Gathered in the bowels of the Stan Sheriff Center were some of the top minds in Hawaii sports medicine, brought together by Dr. Nick Crawford, orthopedic surgeon at Straub Medical Center, UH team physician, and a former college football player himself.
I got the idea just because I was a young doctor in the community and I didn't have anybody to bounce cases off. Really difficult cases or good athletes that got hurt. And so I just wanted a forum where we could connect and I could learn from people that had been doing it longer than I had.
That was the beginning of what 5 years later has become the Hawaii Orthopedic Performance Education Meetings, or HOPE, a nonprofit entity designed to bring Hawaii sports practitioners together to discuss injuries and safety in sports.
Sometimes physicians kind of just stay in their own little pockets, but when somebody like Nick can bring everybody out to collaborate, to think differently, to learn from each other, to bring in speakers from the mainland to see what's going on, and to validate also that, that healthcare in Hawaii is at the top of its game.
And it's just good for everyone to kind of talk story and get together, because we do rely on athletic trainers, physical therapists, and also the surgical and non-surgical docs to come together to kind of take care of our sports community.
In the last decade alone, the ongoing discussion of CTE and other long-lasting injuries has drastically changed the way we look at sports, especially when it comes to preventing injuries to our kids. Football participation numbers have dropped across the country, and while it isn't as drastic in Hawaii as some other places, HHS-AA Executive Director Chris Chun says they're doing everything, including sitting in on HOPE meetings, to take the necessary safety measures.
The main thing, we want our parents to feel comfortable in letting their student athletes participate in our sports organizations. There's a lot of things that we do that most other states can't do. Like, we make sure that we have an athletic trainer at every one of our events. We're on the forefront for concussion awareness and concussion protocols. So a lot of the states that are going through litigation and that kind of thing, they're actually looking at what Hawaii is doing, because we're actually at the leader in that aspect.
So we don't know what they are, so we don't want kids to not participate in activity, because we know that being part of team sports is really important. But we also want to make sure we address the safety issues, and in the event that there's an injury, we want to manage it.
HOPE does more than just provide continuing medical education. It provides scholarships to athletic trainers in training at the high school and graduate levels, as well as volunteering time and expertise at organizations like the Special Olympics. As for Dr. Crawford's long-term vision for HOPE,
There's national meetings all over that we go to as doctors, so I would love it to be on the map in Hawaii that, hey, those folks out in the middle of the ocean are cutting edge and they're learning and they're keeping connected with the folks on the mainland and internationally. So I would like to see it grow as Hawaii's go-to, sports meeting.